When you realize tennis is just two people saying no you with a ball. Confused screaming. 2020. An alien invasion. Humanity. Teacher, Jennifer studied very hard and got an A+. Also teacher and Jennifer. Life is like a sandwich. No matter what side you on, the bread comes first. The dead soup bat watching humans fight over toilet paper from heaven. Proton, neutron, electron. Not flat. We checked. My younger siblings and cousins teaming up on me in Smash Ultimate. Me with my main. 1990. In 30 years humans will have teleportation devices so they can travel to the moon colony instantly and everyone will own a robot. 2020. When you start a new Minecraft world and find coal, cook your food, make torches. Are the E's in B silent? Do you believe in equal rights for women and men? Dad? Yes. Simp. My abs hiding under my belly. Stealth. What if I accidentally ended up in your trash tonight? Aha, just kidding. Unless. Death Note. Virus. Well boys, we did it. Virus is no more. When you're hungry but all the food in the house needs to be cooked. The quiet kid at school. The quiet kid at home. The class clown in school. The class clown at home. Me at both. When the time traveler tells you that your son is a TikToker. I must kill this crap right now. Government. Work from home. Terrorists. Suicide is wrong. But if you jump out the window and yell parkour, it will be just a failed trick. Me saying this during online class. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Time traveler, my time machine is broken. What year is it? Me, 2020. Time traveler, frick, is it before or after hell invaded Earth? Me. Fat bees be like, yeah I got cake. Nah brah you ate it. It's so badass when people stand in front of crap they destroyed. Spanish flu 1918. Family portrait. Me and the boys in January. Me and the boys in February. Me and the boys in March. Germany, bangs gathering of more than 2 people. German parents with 1 kid. So when the time comes, the boy must die. Yes, yes, he must die. The quarantine. Normal people. Celebrities with 30-room mansions. Do you know, if your handwriting is bad, it means your brain is working faster than your hands. Doctors, I'm speed. Boomers when they test positive for virus after buying 20 bags of toilet paper. How did this happen? 60-year-old me, hey grandkids pass me a beer. The grandkids, the only ones we have are own a beer. 60-year-old me. My professor is 74 and he isn't confident using Zoom, so he's pre-recorded the rest of our classes. Today I watched the first one. He has a Pinocchio doll in the front row because he isn't comfortable teaching to an empty room. I'm social distancing for this man and this man only. The Walking Dead. COVID-19. While updating a bathroom, I left a surprise under the floor for the next remodeler. The Chinese guy who ate a bat. The Australian guy who tossed a lit cigarette into a random bush. Early 2020. You sure I eat butt? Not a turn on when you just come out and say that. Haha, I'm so sorry. I promise you I'm not really like that. I just genuinely didn't think you were going to answer. I know there's no fixing this, but may we start over? You got 1 shot. Make the next message good. I eat butt. Get this man a butt. Mrs. Frizzle took the kids to Chicago. Damn it Arnold, I told you not to yell the N-word when we drove down Grove Street. Blurst Markiplier. Prophecy class cancelled due to unforeseen circumstances. Oof, didn't see that coming. When you finally realize why Gen Z is named after the last letter of the alphabet. Chuckles, I'm in danger. Some earrings I ordered on AliExpress never arrived and they asked for photo evidence. Who are you, who are so wise in the ways of science? Blurst Shrek. He is here. After a few days of not going out, I saw someone I knew walking by on the sidewalk outside, and I immediately ran to the window and started yelling to them. So I guess now I understand dogs. Teacher, is that clear? Students, crystal clear. Crystal. Maintain social distancing. Sunday I found a kitten at the zoo and brought it home. I was afraid that my parents would get mad at me, but today I caught my father showing the family photos to the kitten. Young Thug, Afric cancer. The Beatles never wrote a song against cancer, possibly pro-cancer. Not all disabilities look like this. Some look like this. Not all disabilities are visible. Please don't be so quick to judge. No, your peasants can't just kill our rich nobles destined by God. Ha ha, longbow go pew pew. When you try now give your school presentation but the sitting at the back yells, speak louder, I can't hear you. And the winner is the human. What? He just stayed home and did nothing. Exactly. This man successfully sues cheating wife's lover for $750,000. Biggest PP award. My finger. The tooth I think has a popcorn kernel in it. My tongue. The right tooth. When you zoom in on a foreign military base with Google Maps. Spy. Stock girl versus the Hordenado. That's more than enough. You have only one wish. What would you wish for the world to have right now? Cure for virus 49%. Real life anime girls 51%. I'm so proud of this community. How can you be a vegetarian, dude? Meat tastes awesome. But animals have feelings too, Jeff. Yeah, evil ones though. I'll be happy once your family is dead. I should sell drugs to kids. BuzzFeed is okay, I guess. Me, your surname is based upon deeds done by your ancestors. People with surname Simpsons. Beauty and the Beast. Vandals smash up cars of doctors and nurses left outside UK hospitals as they work overtime. You truly are the lowest scum in history. Everyone in a 50-foot radius when you cough. This money was spent on drugs. Before becoming the mayor of Chicago and after, y'all done stressed this lady the frick out. White Harvard student claims life is too easy, seeks race change to be challenged. Choose difficulty. Very difficult. After 2 weeks of quarantine. Can you blink more quiet, you freaking cunt? My dad just walked into the room looking sad as frick with his fists closed and said, I just realized my office plant is gonna die because he's working from home, LMAO. Virus. The dad. You've made a powerful enemy today, my friend. Government. Work from home. Tour guide. Violets are blue, roses are red. Puppy gives the internet heart attack after eating jam and then playing dead. My niece asked what was for dinner and I told her scraps. She started crying. Spoiled brat, it's really hard to get food at the moment thanks to the panic buying. And it was a stupid name for a dog anyway. God looking at us on day 83 of 2020. How are you not dead? I have no idea. Beards are cool. Mullets are bad. You are a good toilet paper. Thank you. How all teachers do online classes. How my teacher does it. What going outside in March 2020 feels like. Wanted. California declares marijuana an essential industry. Some guy in Texas serving life for possessing a gram. You might as well go ahead and pronounce the L in salmon. Nothing matters anymore. I was told there would be more zombies and rioting. Worst apocalypse ever. Ugh, I want a snack. What the frig, bro? I went outside and I got a snack. I love my snack. Snack. Frozone is more powerful than Elsa because he can say the N-word. Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave? My kid in the year 2040. Dad, we are out of toilet paper. Me. What is the quickest way to get rid of a boner? Scissors. When you realize that virus has been inside the bodies of more than 350,000 people. Fricking. Or the suicidal kid after shaking hands with someone. Teacher, let's examine our family trees. Alabama kid. We do cover-ups. Before. After. After. Shorty gon' have a whole damn Christmas wreath if she don't settle down. Everyone, you can't just spend your quarantine watching old SpongeBob looking for memes. Me. Observe. Quarantine. I can handle that no problem. Day 9. When you let your parents take care of your kid for a bit, but then you remember how their kid turned out. Wait. Crap. Like Titanic is obviously fake because how do they record it when they are like all dying in the water? You know, maybe there's a good reason donkeys shouldn't talk. I dispense wisdom. What is your wisdom? There are more nipples in the world than people. That's a good wisdom. So this is what my Sims must feel when I delete all of the doors to their house. Rapper confessing to the multiple crimes he has committed in a song. Whoa. The police. This is worthless. Do y'all prep your meat like this or in a bowl? Got a debate going on with my friend right now. I don't care what anyone says about how clean their sink is. This is disgusting. In 1980 we thought that in 2020 we'll have flying car cities on other planets. But here we are, teaching people how to wash their hands. Shame. Celebrities when they have to be quarantined in their $20 million 25-room mansion. Me, shows basic human kindness to anyone of the female gender. Everyone within a 10-mile radius. S to the I to the M to the P. What you're doing? Do you ever say frick it and eat tiny bit of paper you can't get removed? Governments, work from home, scientists. It's COVID-19, not COVID-19. A corvid is of the crow family. 19 crows are not gathering to kill you. But if they are, it's a murder. Nobody's gonna finger my butt. 10 easy butterfly knife tricks. It's not always love when you feel a butterfly in your stomach. You're making it really hard for me to get to know you. You always dodge my questions. Okay, well ask me something now and I'll give you a straightforward answer. How would you describe yourself? Verbally. When your friend says he will give you $25 if you ask your crush out and it works. That lonely bastard owes me $25. How cloning Nelson Mandela could bring back bionicle. That sounds sciencey enough to be true. How's 2020 going? People all over the world. Students who think they have 3 weeks off from school. Online classes. So I found these in my friend's freezer while having a sleepover and became extremely scared. When I went to confront her about it she looked me dead in the eye and whispered, "Ice ice baby." Me, donates my entire life savings to a girl on Twitch so she will say my name. My kids in the future. The Simpsons. When you need to yell your opinion about the news, I tie my head out and make a video in my truck. Prawn Star promises to sleep with the scientist who cures virus. Gay scientist. Well now I'm not doing it. Virus. Will you please listen? I'm not the Messiah. Students that were on the verge of suicide because of school. He is the Messiah. When the teacher calls your name in the middle of Zoom. Anakin. Stop panicking. Jesus has a planakin. Nagasaki. Nagasaki is a Japanese port city that was founded by the Portuguese in the late 16th century and unfounded by the United States on August 9, 1945. Wanna hear something funny? Quarantine. I don't get it. Yeah, it's an inside joke. Scientists have developed the first telescopic contact lens. This lens is capable of zooming your vision to 3 times. This means that now you will be able to see where I asked for your opinion. No, sometimes that's actually true. Something I'd expect to hear from someone who spells their name using leftover Scrabble tiles. When you're watching your dogs nap and you realize how much you love them and how lucky you are to have them. Big Tobacco secretly adding chemicals to cigarettes to get people to smoke more. Or, did somebody get addicted to nicotine? Everybody, this isolation is so hard. Astronauts on the ISS. Pathetic. Tech tips for people who are not as good at computers as me. Let's say the volume on your computer is too loud so you want to turn it down. Impossible, right? Wrong. It's easy. Simply place some coats over the speakers. The more coats, the more you'll lower the volume. World hunger. Climate change. Virus. Blind people never seeing a meme in their life. Someday there will be dads disappointed in their sons because they like sports rather than video games. Joke's on you. I like sports and video games, and my dad is still disappointed in me. Your selfie. Your deleted selfie. The first sign of virus is a dry cough. Smokers. The host at our Airbnb has the most talkative cat. That is the host. No, you can't just buy our land and overthrow our governments. Haha, banana yellow. Government, stay at home. Society, but I'm not sick. You're not very bright, are you? How many colors of the alphabet does it take to taste math? Left, right. These are confusing times. Police, governments, municipalities, my mother. Please stay home and play video games. Me. Didn't expect that reaction, but that's okay. When this is over, please continue to stay at least 6 feet away from me still. When the virus is in the United States but you live in America. Teacher, draw your family tree. The Alabama kid. If you can't go to confession, take your sorrow directly to God, Pope says. Martin Luther. Big D is back in town. The return of the Big D. Dad, eat your food. Baby refuses. Dad, here comes the airplane. Baby. When you grow old enough and change your username you've had for forever. Me, Grandma, we running out of toilet paper. Grandma, say no more. Boomers describing how they went to school. Zoomers describing how they went to school. Girls meeting for the first time after quarantine. OMG, I missed you so much. Boys. Dylan. You son of a bee. Be like the Mandalorian. Keeps distance from others. Avoids large groups. Never touches his face. This is the way. My boyfriend told me there are special proteins and nutrients in sperm that can inhibit virus, but that for it to work it must be administered orally or rectally. Is this right? The guy. Time traveler. Hey, what type of government do you have? 19th century Frenchman. It varies from moment to moment. A lot of modern things originated in the Middle Ages. Here is one example. Why do animated characters wear gloves? Well, I mean they can't leave fingerprints at the murders they commit. Heroes. We have to find villain. He could be anyone. Villain. Why do the women never have to take a DNA test to see if it's theirs? You know, maybe there's a good reason donkeys shouldn't talk. Restaurant cashier gets the order wrong. Introverts. Not exactly what I had in mind, but this will do. My parents arguing about divorce. Me coming to tell them I set my phone's language to Japanese and can't change it back. Celebrities. Ugh, sniff, it's so hard having to sniff stay inside for so long. Their houses. How my grandfather saved the world. How I saved the world. France calculating how much Germany should pay for the World War I war reparations. Week 2 of quarantine. Ferb, I know what we are gonna do today. I'm gonna tell mom. 6-year-old me waiting my sticky hand to fall off of the ceiling after throwing it in the air. Professionals, you need a cool memorable name if you wanna make it in the movie industry. Me. Co-producer. Speedweed. Van Gogh painting. Probably not the original one. $200. Celebrities crying on Twitter on their third day on quarantine in their $40 million mansion. Anne Frank on her 457th day in the attic counting the flies. Blurst Animal Crossing. You look like Ryan Reynolds. Deadpool. He's been at it for over a year. Now that's a true ogre achiever. Taking a bite out of an onion every day until a new Shrek movie is released day 1. Taking a bite out of an onion every day until a new Shrek movie is released day 425. Ancient civilization has great leader and power. Leader dies. Ancient civilization. My FBI guys report on me during quarantine. He's been rubbing that stick this whole time. I tie my head out. Oh yeah, I can't. What would be the most painful way to die? Getting all your skin peeled off and getting rolled in sand, then left in the desert with no water, waiting for the buzzards. Replace sand with salt. Why not both? And instead of no water, add lemon water rain. Then bake at 350 degrees for 15 minutes. Garnish with a sprig of parsley. No one. Barbers after the quarantine ends. Plague Inc. developers working on a mode where you save humanity. We were bad, but now we are good. I didn't get the joke, sir. Private message, I will explain. I also didn't get the joke, sir. Google it. Quarantine day 9. My mom. This animal only eats, sleeps and never takes a shower. Me and my dog trying to figure out who she is talking about. Regular people working at home. Celebrities working at home. When the teacher says that it's Kahoot time. Me and the boys. Allow me to introduce myself. Hoojas. Molester. Gay bitch. Mike Karkslang. Dixie Normus. I remember when I was a kid I could go to the store with $1 and come home with 3 bags of chips to candy bars, 6 packs of Starburst and a cold drink. Nowadays they got cameras everywhere. Okay, here I go. Here comes the pee. I can do this. Oh god, it's not coming out. The guy next to me is peeing so confidently. Hey. Fella, where's your piss? What's wrong? I can't hear your piss. Oh no. Wait a minute. There's no pee. This guy's just holding his wiener. Look, a shooting star. I wish suffering from viruses ended. Very poor choice of words. Genetically engineered cat girls in 2020. Extroverts. All I've done all day is eat, sleep and stare off into space. What an awful existence. Introverts. Hey, I don't dump on your lifestyle. Kindly delete your tweet. Crocs is a family brand. What tweet? The tweet fantasizing about Crocs making contraceptive devices. Seems like condoms with holes all in them would be very pro-family. I was not expecting that. Oh no, we are losing the war. I know, I'll use my trusty flying machine. As a dying machine. Time traveler, what year is this? Me, 2020. Oof, that was a disastrous year. I know, we have a plague and stuff. You mean coronavirus or the deadly one? Me, the what? How did baby boomers get college for the price of McChicken and still end up the dumbest freaking people on the planet? When you've been killed in a boss battle 7 times and you gotta sit through the annoying cutscene again just to get yo butt whoop 12 seconds later. March 10th. March 17th. March 18th. A year from now you'll be laughing about this virus. Not all of you obviously. Florida man on drugs kills imaginary friend and turns himself in. Day 6 in quarantine. Women have a higher risk of getting pregnant than men. Impossible. The 13 colonies throws tea into the ocean. The British Empire. Do you wanna frickin' go? White, black, Asian, straight, gay. My bruise hurts when I touch it. Me, touches it. Also me, ow, my brain. Do it again. When you find the actual interview and it doesn't say it is expert. Gary Spivey, psychic medium, healer. We've been tricked, we've been backstabbed, and we've been quite possibly bamboozled. Do not remove that tag, under penalty of law. I hate when he works at home. Guys literally only want one thing, and it's freaking disgusting. Guys. Guy named disgusting. Day 10 of quarantine. I think my kid is up to something. I'm curious, George. Who would have guessed that wouldn't be a joke 2 years later? I'm sorry, Earth is closed today. Germany bans public gatherings of 2 or more people. My wife. My wife's boyfriend. Me. Christian author says virus is God's way of pushing women back into the home. The ability to speak doesn't make you intelligent. Weather before pandemic. Weather during pandemic. Doctor, we found this troll under a bridge. His leg's broken. Wonderful. Amputation time it is. No way. What kind of quack medical school did you go to? Medical what? Congratulations class of 2020. Live fast, die young, and leave behind a pretty corpse. That's what I always say. You should say something else. Marine biologist during the quarantine. Welcome to my office. Girlfriend, OMG your game is so freaking hard. I keep dying. Me, it shouldn't be that hard. What game mode are you on? Girlfriend, some BS called ranked. Some video game channel. If you use cheats to clip through this area you will find a model of a tomato. I wonder why they put this here. Me every time. Devs, yeah when we take out the tomato everything breaks so we just left it in. When speedrunners complete the 3 months quarantine in 2 days. Mother, why did you give birth to me? Look me in the eyes and tell me why you decided to voluntarily continue this relentless cycle of suffering. To bear children into this world is like carrying wood into a burning house. New deadly virus was found in China. MEMES. Me at home eating Dorito. Phone ringing. Me, I will do things when I'm less tired. Never becomes less tired. Oh no. I have never seen anything more accurate in my life. Missouri Walmart virus liquor charged with terrorist threat. You get what you freaking deserve. It is time to go. Was I a good meme? No. You were the funniest crap I've ever seen. Brazilian gangs enforce lockdown in Rio de Janeiro. Fine. I'll do it myself. Penis. I dispense wisdom. What is your wisdom? Obesity is a problem you can run from. That's a good wisdom. Bruno Earth. Primo Loan. Mom, go play with the neighbor's kid. The neighbor's kid. Americans complaining about quarantine. Italians. Parents, abuses kids both verbally and physically. Kids, leaves home at 18 and cuts them out of their life. Parents, confusing confusion. Maths questions be like, I've bought 692 pairs, but at what cost? Oh, you're going through a world pandemic. No problem, here are 3 exams, 2 projects and a lab report all due this week. Plus you have to teach everything to yourself. Goodbye. Cats allegedly added buttholes, then removed them, and now fans want the butthole cut. You need to freaking stop. No drugs of nuclear weapons allowed inside the restrooms. Kind of want to know what incident led up to them making this sign. A fat man and a little boy walked into a bar. My son trying to skip school for a cold. I survived to a global pandemic. Is he one of us? Blur's computer. Virus when it sees 2 people standing 5 feet and 11 inches apart from each other. Virus only kills seniors. Mexicans. When you click a link on the internet and you see this foot, you know you fricked up. Girl, babe come over. Me after eating 14 times. There's no PP left for this move. Maybe if I develop feelings for virus, it will leave. I know she be running a McDonald's like it's the Navy. My 8-year-old sister's advice on boys. Me, what do you do when you like a boy? Sister, you tell him. And if he doesn't like you, you kill him. Truly wonderful, the mind of a child is. Plague Inc. announces mode where players save the world from a pandemic and makes $250,000 donation towards fighting virus. Because that's what heroes do. Our principal is an idiot. Do you know who I am? No. I'm the principal's daughter. And do you know who I am? No. Good. Adults before the virus crisis. Video games are a menace to the entire society. Adults now. They were heroes. I just could not see it. Who are you? You're assassin. Now I'm your doctor. What? I have a passion to kill, but an oath to uphold. What? News. And now we go to Bob with sports. Still no sports. Back to you, Tom. British people when they hear about the homeless getting the virus. We plan to cut all homeless people in half by 2025. Me finally starting to be social. Quarantine. Atlanta spelled backwards is Atlanta. It must be hard being that freaking stupid. Billie Eilish doesn't watch horror films anymore. Real life is way too scary. Shut the frick up. Please shut the frick up. Remember this sticky ball from middle school? This is him now. Feel old yet? Black or white, we all just some egg for real. Well boys, we did it. Racism is no more. Thanks, I hate face swaps. Atheists. When you're chosen as a tribute to go buy groceries during quarantine. I thought there were 2 people in this pic. Hold up. My Wi-Fi thinking it's a normal day. Entire family working from home. I saw this diagram in a dream and felt a need to introduce it to the waking world. No legs, no house. Legs, no house. House, no legs. Legs and house. McDonald's employee accused of smuggling 80 pounds of McNuggets in his anal cavity. Just like storing nuts for the winter. Hantavirus. Man dies in China after testing positive to new virus. Coronavirus. Prepare for trouble. Hantavirus. And make it double. Dads, why you so loud playing that game? Also dads when they watch football. What if your first name was Holden and your last name was Berries? And you'd be like, I'm Holden Berries. And everyone would think you were holding berries LMAO. Bro, what the frick? Poland is using a countrywide Minecraft server to get kids to stay home. Ah, I see you're a country of culture. Classes online. The kid with bad internet. This is the genie that appears when you rub a 2-liter bottle of Mountain Dew. Parents when they catch you fapping to hentai. Calm down son, it's just a drawing. Maternity ward. Push, push, push. The first Egyptian painter to not draw people sideways must have been like. Celebrities, guys, we're all in this together. If I can stay home, so can you. They're home. Employee fired for cinema listing mishap. Pirates. Knocked up. Shrek. We all make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo. Mike Wazowski with a human eye, tongue, beard, skin, teeth, eyelashes, hands and gums. Hantavirus. New deadly virus in China kills man within hours after testing positive. Got. Stay down. Final warning. When your parents say that you can't have food in the room but you find yogurt stains in their bed. Shout out to my local bakery for having a sense of humor right now. Wanna hear something? What? A scientist turned himself into a pickle. Funniest crap I ever saw. What? How do I stop my 3-year-old sister from twerking? Gun. People, Avengers Endgame is the most ambitious crossover of all time. Me an intellectual. Me buying milk 2020 colorized. Humans, start making really tall towers again. Got. When will you learn that your actions has consequences? If immortality was granted to 1 million individuals worldwide, what would be a fair selection process? Random, dispassionate, fair to rich and poor alike. The forest is too damn thick. Looks like the screenshot of a new Disney Channel series. She's 15 and an aspiring singer, and she's a gorilla, and now they are stepsisters. Life will never be the same for Madison and Coco. Also, for some reason it's a secret and they dress Coco up like a human to go to school. Monkey business, only on Disney Channel. Can I help? Are you a beer? Behold, the orb of knowledge. Tell me something I don't know. You're gonna die alone. Tell me something I don't know. Dating in 2020. Yeah, this is great. Just the three of us. You, me, and this brick wall that you built between us. Me who was laid off from my job because of the virus. My kid who lost his last Nerf dart. A person from Yunnan province died while on his way back to Sandan province for work on a chartered bus on Monday. He was tested positive for hantavirus. Other 32 people on bus were tested. China dropping these viruses like they got an when it's already 1 hour into April, but there aren't any new catastrophes yet. When your wife takes all credit for being immortal even though you're 5 years older than her. Sad Philip noises. Day 14. Dolphins are coming back. Day 169. How to deal with bullies. You're weird. I sure am. You're a nerd. Totally. Your clothes don't match. Duh. I'm having a party and you're not invited. Thank goodness. April 1st. Bro, I got corona. I have corona. Cough cough. Damn, I got the virus. Here it comes. What women see. What men see. What dumb people see. What people in 2020 see. Me. Thank you. My French friend. I call that mercy. Ironic. When I see a YouTube comment that genuinely made me laugh. Edit. Thank you for the likes, guys. In Joker, Arthur suffers from a condition that causes him to laugh loudly and uncontrollably, even when things are not funny. When he tried to do stand-up, he has difficulty finishing a joke due to laughing too hard. This is a reference to Jimmy Fallon, who the character is based on. I help transport humans. I help wake humans. It's ya boy. How I expected my apocalypse outfit to look. How I actually look. Me. Opens fridge. There's never anything to eat around here. Orders pizza. The vegetables in the back of my fridge. Pregnant women realizing they have a human inside them, but have to respect social distancing. Get this crap off me. Quarantine day 8. I made my dog a deer. The never-ending story running time. 1 hour and 47 minutes. La. The game giving me tips in the loading screen after I die. Come. This is no place to die. Me who died already 284 times. Yeah, I know. Diego the tortoise had so much Rex, he saved his species. That's it. That's the tweet. It is time to go. Was I a good queen? No. I'm told you were. Wait, where'd she go? Cardi B explaining the anatomy of her music. It's a fusion of jazz and funk. It's called junk. Even Vader practices social distancing. Pre-virus forced choke. 6 feet rule forced choke. Work from home forced choke. Be more like Vader. So one of them ate a bat, and then they all started murdering each other over toilet paper. The virus is showing us how clean the air can be if electric cars were the norm. Episode has sad ending. The outro song right after. Hey, do you play Fortnite? No, why asking? Lol, your bio says Stormtrooper. It's a skin on Fortnite. Shut the frick up. Please shut the frick up. Me after finally opening up about something on my mind. My parents who turned it into a 3-hour lecture. The artist. Oh man, that guy's cake is way better than mine. The audience. Holy crap. To cakes. When you lied on the resume but still got the job. 3 nurses working in a morgue discover a dead man with a hard-on. The first nurse says, I can't let that go to waste, and rides him. The second nurse does the same. The third nurse hesitates and explains she is on her period, but does him anyway. Then the man sits up and the nurses apologize saying they thought he was dead. The man replies, I was, but after 2 jump starts and a blood transfusion, I feel freaking great. Me and the girls committing necrophilia. Don't you mean cracking open a cold one with the girls? Typical. You spend an hour stacking toads and not one of the miserable sods will smile for the camera. Honestly, I don't know why I bother. Germany really wasn't freaking around with the emergency fund for freelancers. The applications went live on Friday and €5,000 grants have already been transferred into people's accounts as of yesterday. Because they know the consequences of a frustrated pain to choosing a new occupation. Me, I promise I won't get all philosophical. 3 shots later, pads are an illusion and so is death. Bro, if a girl commits suicide because of you, she truly love you. Marry her. Well, that just sounds like necrophilia with extra steps. Animals will kill each other for a chance to mate. Organisms that reproduce asexually. Bee sting to the peen can permanently enlarge your peen. Me, on a scale from 1 to 10, how cute am I? Girl, I mean, you funny. You can summon any animal or person in the world, but they come out of Uranus. Bees, definitely bees. Like imagine you're getting mugged and you just pull down your pants and start crapping bees at them. Imagine you're getting mugged and you just pull down your pants and start crapping. Both are equally effective. I'm going to bring back an old meme template. But it's made with Lego. Lang bar. C bar. One time this girl really hated me and wanted to ruin my reputation or something. So one day I was talking to a boy and she came up and really obnoxiously said, you know she has a crush on you, right? And he was like, man, I hope so or else this is gonna get really awkward. She freaking told my boyfriend that I liked him. Mom gives me how to draw anime books when I was younger. Me, uses them. Mom, can you draw something other than anime? Me. 10-year-olds when they realize they can mute the teacher. Me, gets a friend of the opposite gender. Mom. When your crush asks if your friend is single, message for you, sir. When you hit the club with that new look and the ladies can't help themselves. How to basic thumbnails. How to basic videos. When you're about to spend half a grand shopping online, but then you notice the $15 shipping charge. Not today. He is a man of focus, commitment and sheer freaking will. This woman stole 5 eggs to feed her kids. Instead of arresting her, Tarrant police officer William Stacy shot her 57 times in her own home. I gotta go. But we are having so much fun. I want to give you something to remember me by. When you go to the strip club to cheat on your girlfriend, and she's there dancing on a pole. You know you're fricked when these eyes appear. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Women's voice pitch changes depending on their attraction to a man. Girls when they talk to me. Another young actor's life ruined by drugs and alcohol. Me writing my school essays. Me writing my reply in a comment section argument. When you gotta fight virus at 6 but gotta beat freezer at 7. Upside down house attracts tourists to South African town. Australians. Visible confusion. Why did the decimal kill the fraction in a sword fight? He was more accurate. No, he's got a point. Are there any foods that start with TH? I'm just wondering. Thoop and thorthages. Why can't you just pronounce words correctly? Scream. Shreks. Shreks is like math. You add the bed, subtract the clothes, divide the legs, and pray you don't multiply. Yeah, it's like math because I don't get it. Yeah, it's like math. I do it in my head. Yeah, it's like math. My dad helps me do it. Please refrain from kissing the home is good night. family, friends, girlfriend, me. Aerogel, I'm 99.8% air, pathetic. Luke, you must learn the way of the Force. I'm ready to be one. Okay, let's see here. After you've logged in, you're gonna want to go to the student portal and click Jedi. The coast of Australia as of April 1st. When you helped your friend get a girlfriend, and now he no longer spends time with you. 3rd grade nervous after learning a new swear word. Customer, acts rude. Salesman, acts rude back. Customer. Explosion. Why plosion? Nobody. The things people make in 5-minute crafts. I serve no purpose. Dad saying yes. Mom saying no. When you see your girlfriend with some other dude but you got to put up with it because you're with your wife and kids. Today's my 25th birthday. My husband is a pastry chef and made me a cake. I thought of something funnier than 24. 25. Why can't you just show me my folder? Windows 10 search bar, searches the web. When yo homie sad and he says it's a long story, I've got time. Minecraft biomes while it's raining be like. You go chair shopping. You find a good chair. It leans back. When your girlfriend says she is going to give you what you always wanted and starts undressing. But then says April Fools and takes out the Legos Millennium Falcon set. Walks outside. You survived first 3 months of 2020. Select your prize. 1 iPhone 12. 2 Thanos car. 3 Area 51 full access. 4 some toilet paper. Manga. Anime. Netflix adaptation. Can you get in trouble for driving over the white line all the way at a red light? Hi Luke, it's an offense for any part of your vehicle to pass the white stop line if the traffic light has turned red. Thanks. No worries, that's what I figured. Waluigi birthday. April 1st. Are we blind? Deploy the happy birthdays. China bat and dog markets reopened. You had one job. In 1963 Albertina can created a beer bottle that also functioned as a brick to build sustainable housing in impoverished countries. People in 1963. How much did it cost to build the house? A liver. When you stay up until 12 PM on April 1st but there's no Godzilla's health bar in the sky. Those bastards lied to me. December. Killing 31,646 people would save the same amount of oxygen as planting 20 million trees. The original creator of this meme now. I should not have said that. Y'all ever try to breathe quieter while walking up a hill, so bystanders don't hear you fighting for your life? What's the best April Fool's prank? Logan Paul date of birth. Don't take this the wrong way, but you look very German. How can that be taken the wrong way? If she was Polish. Proposal instructions. I'm not getting married until some man proposes to me using the last illustration. $80 goes missing from my bank account. My hippie ass girlfriend. I've got a jar of dirt. Age 16. I have been diagnosed with depression. Age 17. I graduated from high school. I'm cured of depression. Coincidence? I think not. These dudes come up to you and tell you to empty out your pockets. What you doing? Throw a Xenos on the floor and watch them fight over it. Government, work from home. Sheepdogs. If girls can readjust their bra in public, men should be able to put their D in the right position. When you get a bad haircut, your parents, your friends, your best friend, you. TikTok to be banned in the Philippines due to overuse. We did it. We saved the Philippines. I rather kill myself than commit suicide. It's evolving. Just backwards. Honey, tell me what's wrong. The word short is longer than the word long. Oh frick. When you click on the X button to close the ad, but it's fake and takes you to the App Store. You're an insane degenerate piece of filth and you deserve to die. It was time for Thomas to leave. He had seen everything. Bob Ross is my favorite painter. Issues I talk about in real life. Crap I tell strangers online. USA during an actual pandemic. USA during a pandemic in movies. Feeling like a tranquilized bear falling out of a tree. It is the first day of April but nothing apocalyptic happened. Calm. It is April Fool's, meaning God is just pranking us into believing nothing bad will happen. Panic. Before virus, video game addiction is officially considered a mental disorder, WHO says. During virus, WHO says play video games as healthy social pastime during virus pandemic. You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me. Can I get a couple of ice cubes in here please? Sure, a couple of ice cubes coming up. Giggles. April Fools. What did you do to my drink? You asked for a couple of ice cubes in your drink, and I only put in one. Repeat after me. It's a guy's duty to pay the bill at the restaurant. That's why it's called menu. Or it's the responsibility of both parties. That's why it's called me and you. You may have outsmarted me, but I outsmarted your outsmarting. When someone you just met starts telling you mad personal crap. Me. My humor is complicated and I won't laugh easily. My humor. It's a giraffe. Soviet astronaut ready to board rocket circa 1963. Jackie, you can't just white out a question you don't want to answer. Jackie, reality can be whatever I want. Gordon Ramsay, what do you think about my flooded burger? Looks like the bottom of a dishwasher after a busy cycle. When is April 1st and aliens haven't arrived yet? Wakanda crap is this? Master Uruguay, what's today's traffic report? There are no accidents, Master Uruguay. Ariana Grande promises new music if people stay home. I will travel across the land. Being an introvert who wants to stay home versus being an introvert who has to stay home. White people watching their bird feeders. My English teacher, I don't wanna hear a single German word. Me, starts speaking Greek. My English teacher. The global economy right now. In terms of money, we have no money. Me, the perfect food doesn't exist. Rick rolls, never gonna give them up. If you look hard enough, you can see JFK smiling at a woman exposing her breasts. Godzilla, Alpha, Stanst, dropping in source. King Kong, weak, zero confidence, simp. Quick kid, I don't have much time. In 2020 they will release a super virus in a strategic attempt to wipe out. A meme is something that gets used, enjoyed and shared again and again by many people. So your mom is a meme. It's go time. You want the roast? Then let's go. Do your worst, fam. You already exist, so there's really no topping that. I don't care what universe you're from. That's gotta hurt. I like your shirt. Thank you. Awkwardly rack brain for an appropriate response. Look down to see what shirt you're wearing. People, why are you going to work? Don't you know there's a pandemic? Me. Simple electricity guide. Volt. Amp. Oh. Amp be like, what are you doing, step volt? For those wedding cancelled during this lockdown, God is giving you second chance to think about it. No, he's got a point. If 2020 was a slide. Blind people will be so happy when they see these new emojis. Excuse me, what the frick? When you introduce your two best friends to each other and they start doing crap without you. I wasn't hurt that badly. The doctor said all my bleeding was internal. That's where the blood's supposed to be. And get this man a PhD. Government, work from home. Firefighters. To get the bus to Hogwarts, please run directly at this sign. What if the moon fell to Earth? 2020, good question. When you're driving your wife to the hospital because she's giving birth to your child, but your friend asks if you got time to check out his new Bionicle set. Yeah, I've got time. Nobody. My brain in the middle of the night. Anxiety. What if you're not good enough? Depression. Everyone hates you. A beaver. Brother, do you have any logs I can borrow? Boomers when they see facts online. Boomers when they see obvious fake news. When I pet a dog and the owner says, wow, he never lets strangers do that. Me. People with low self-esteem when they hear their voices on a recording. Who the frick are you? Identify yourself, nubber. American rappers. Song title. Frick that ass. Award speech. I wanna thank God for the inspiration. God. Who are you? I'm the worst thing of 2020. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? Girls, who she's wearing the same clothes as me. Boys. Damn it, disaster. Where are you? Where? Zombie apocalypse. What gives people feelings of anger? Money, status, the pic below, Iceland, Greenland. People, mistakes only makes you stronger. My mother after I was born. When you're an innocent eggplant but people keep using you as the emoji for a D. Odell Beckham Jr. hits the beach in Cancun with girlfriend Polixini Furfully. Never dating a prescription drug. Chicken loses job. Chicken is broke. Chicken strips $3.79. This is America. When you tell your friends a dark joke and they all just look at you like this. Karen. Statistically, more people who are vaccinated have autism than those who are not. Doctor, yes, because you are more likely to get autism if you're alive. No, he's got a point. When it's 1st of April and you're careful to not be pranked by anyone, but then you realize that you are all alone and have nobody to prank you. Ha ha ha, cries. US intelligence has found that China is concealing their true number of infected. Time traveler. What's the date? Me. April 2020. Time traveler. Oh, good luck with the corona zombies. The what? Russia sending plane filled with medical equipment to US amid virus pandemic. Me. Join a quick play match. My parents do nothing. Me. Join a competitive match. My parents. Dinner time boy. Dad, I'm coming home. LMAO. April Fools. Arrows were invented in 20,000 BC. People before 20,000 BC. During quarantine. Girls, OMG I'm bored. Boys, climb around a table. When the toys can no longer be made in China. A Belgian woman, Susan Hoylets, aged 90, dies of virus after refusing a respirator, telling her doctors, save it for the youngest who need it most. I've already had a beautiful life. Social distancing baptism. What's on your mind? I wonder if I've ever bought milk from the same cow twice. Perhaps. That's why I only drink the milk from my dog. F1 engineers helped develop a breathing aid for virus patients within 4 days. Frick yeah, turbocharge that crap. When you see a bunch of companies are announcing various cool and weird products, but you remember what day it is, you can't trick me anymore. Should we contact the hot MILFs in our area? Cleopatra was an early innovator of the vibrator, and was said to pleasure herself with the vibrations created from a box of angry bees. Ancient problems require ancient solutions. Woman takes photo of duck, turns out it's actually a black duck. Let's get dangerous. When you start getting off the toilet but feel that sudden belly rumble, there is another. Seeing a link. Predicting the Rickroll. Clicking it anyway. Getting Rickrolled. Enjoying the song. I always used to pause the screen and masturbate on Chun-Li doing a high kick. One time my dad walked in on me and saw the screen covered in semen. I was like, oops, I spilled some mayo on it, my bad, and started licking the screen. Thumbs up if this also happened to you. Oh, wow. His first word. Aura 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 aura. Oh my god. Me kills a cockroach and staking the cockroach. Using makeup to look attractive. Using Photoshop to look attractive. Spending time in gym to look attractive. I have a feeling that swallowing magnets will make me attractive. The new girl. Boys in kindergarten lifting 3 chairs at one go. Hey, it's Mr. T. Who's the chick, Mr. T? It's April Fools. Parents, Shrek's is bad. Also parents, the second you turn 18. Give me the grandchild. When you go to bed with a cough and wake up at a Kobe Bryant game. Me calls mum. Mum, I'm cooking. Me, just pause it. Mum, you've used my logic against me. Like the video and subscribe right now, and watch my previous Dank memes videos. Thanks. Real image of Queen Elizabeth getting ready to eat lunch. People in 1920, we'll have flying cars in 100 years. People in 2020, and that's how you wash your hands. American website, this website uses cookies. British website, this website uses biscuits. Kid, can we get Hulk? Mom, no, we have Hulk at home. Hulk at home. Who hates speeding tickets? Raise your right foot. The 3 horsemen of wisdom. Wisdom dog. Panzer of the lake. Senpai of the pool. My little sibling punches a dog in the face, steals $40 from me, and kills 2 dozen orphans. My mom. Oh, it's okay, he doesn't know any better. Me. Breathes a little too loudly. My mom. I'll put you in the car and drive you down to the sheriff's office and throw you into prison myself. Me on my way to hug you. Date. No. The risk I took was calculated, but man, am I bad at math. Fish. Meat without feet. These guys need to figure out if they want to be seen or not. Brain. Slap them. Me. Why? Brain. Just do it. When the size makes difference. Spider-Man, Captain America and Iron Man. Wait, I can explain. Ant-Man, Black Panther and Doctor Strange. You guys are getting 3 movies while we only get 2. Black Widow, Hulk and Captain Marvel. 3. We are getting only 1 movie. You guys are getting movies. All I have are movies. When you're laughing at your twin brother because he is adopted. Me all day. Me at night. Me enters literally any random website. The site. Me finding out A Quiet Place takes place in 2020. Softly, don't. When you add Queen Elizabeth's face on your meme so that it doesn't die like your other memes. Modern problems require modern solutions. Criminal, I don't care. I will kill every single person here. Married people. Single people. Frick. Stephen Hawking's wheelchair sold for over $500,000. Action figure not included. America, throw some tasty leaves into big water. Britain. Fricking. War. 101-year-old Spanish flu and World War II survivor has now beat COVID-19 as well. Spanish flu. World War II. COVID-19. No. If you post your password in the messenger, it will block it. Look. Lol. Cream Pie Guy 69. The trickster. Me. Look, that girl is kinda hot, but don't make it obvious. The boys. When a girl invites you around to smash but there's only COD and no Nintendo Switch. Concept. Fairy tale where the wicked step-parent, who is of course also some sort of warlock, transforms the princess into a swan, as one does, but rather than running off to mope around in a lake and be beautifully tragic, the princess decides to stick around the palace and cause problems on purpose. It is a beautiful day in the palace, and you are a horrible swan princess. Look, Mara human. Who don't touch it, they carry diseases. People say Elastigirl is the thickest Disney character. Me an intellectual. I will outlive you too, you little sh. Did you know that the G in Stan Lee stands for great person? Think about it. Ah yes, and the I in Karen stands for important opinion. Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Satan looking at God's plan for 2020. Ozone layer heals as humans stay indoors amid virus outbreak. Earth. Virus. Me, up at 2 AM, watching Indian dudes build a pool in the woods. Come on 2020, you can't get any worse. April 2020. Me on FaceTime ignoring everything the person is saying and looking at myself. I have a significance in life. I have a significance in life. I'm an introverted useless piece of crap. When your friend types LMFAO but you see them the next day with their ass still on. How many other lies have I been told by the council? The kids haven't visited in weeks. They must really love us. You are a good boomer, thank you. There are no accidents, Master Uruguay. Me explaining to my dad he can't go outside. It's time to run a blood test. Oh crap. This is the funniest crap I've seen all goddamn week. Japanese cosplay queen shocks fans by revealing that she is actually a man. Ah, I see you're a man as well. Me, look that girl is hot as frick but don't make it obvious. The boys. Government. Look, the end of quarantine. Me. When you're on a walk and see a crunchy leaf but when you step in it, it doesn't crunch. Lies. Deception. Man creates his own dating app, bans all other men from joining. Who are you, who are so wise in the ways of science? You look awful. Nobody likes you. Your memes are trash. What month was Hitler born? April. Softly, don't. When your grandma finds out you're a Marvel fan. I like this one. Fricks given, none. When the kindergarten closes, so you have to take your child to work. John Cena wearing camo is just like when you save your game 3 times just to be sure. I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. Neighbor caught escaping virus lockdown by dressing as a bush. How lonely are you? Considering virus hasn't changed my life in the slightest, very. Free air. EA. Visible frustration. I hate when people ask me what I'll be doing in 2 days. Come on guys, I don't have 2020 vision. 3 months later. If only we did. My grandma passed away 7 years ago, but my almost 90-year-old grandpa still wants us to make sure we know the gift is from her too. And then he turned himself into a pickle. Famous birthdays on 420. When you are browsing dark web and you see a live stream of an assassination of you. What if the largest volcano exploded under the ocean? April. No. Are you leaving me? No, we are staying married. What a relief. I'm not crying, you're crying. Girls, I can't even fit my phone in my pocket. Boys, guys, I just realized I can fit the Communist Manifesto in my pocket. Can you put this money in my bag? That's not money. Money is something valuable. It's a photo of us. No, I'm not crying, okay? Everyone. So sick of work and plans, I wish I could just lay in bed all day and watch Netflix. Government, please stay indoors to prevent the spread of this deadly disease. Everyone. Well, now I'm not doing it. Why did the sperm cross the road? Why? Because you wore the wrong sock today. China calculating newly infected. Name a more iconic duo. I'll wait. Doctor, I have some bad news. Results came in and it looks like you need hearing aids. Me. AIDS. What the virus pandemic is like. What I'm going to tell my grandkids it was like. Dad, I'm sick. Can I not go to school today? Back in my day we still had school during a pandemic. Okay Zoomer. I'll never let my kids use tablets and screens. Kindergarten in 2020. If you see a toilet in your dream, do not use it. When everybody is talking about Queen Elizabeth but you used your immortality to defend Russia. 1920, 1941, 2015. Ceiling in the basement was ripped out today because the kids flooded the bathroom upstairs and it leaked through. My wife brought them down to see the demolished ceiling, hoping it would scare them straight. Instead they described the carnage as super awesome and wow so cool. When you get carried away pulling off that little piece of skin on your finger. I'm looking my best. I'm working my hardest. I'm expressing myself. I'm trying my best. What is the first letter in the English alphabet? A C, B D, C A, D B. Hold the frick up.